Yo, Rizzo the Legend here to show you line chat for Marvel Contest of Champions 925 and 502 Alliance. This is the new and improved, updated introduction video. Now, to get started, let's talk about line a little bit. If you're new to line, first of all, what I want you guys to do is go ahead and go into your settings here and change your display name. Change your display name to match your in-game name and put there at the end of it the tag, whether you're in the K2925 Alliance or the K2502 Alliance. In-game, I'm Rizzo the Legend, but everybody knows me as Rizzo, and I'm in the K2925 Alliance. Pretty easy to do, so just go into your settings to do that. Next, status message. Go into here and put where you're from. You know, I'm from California and U.S. Pacific time. And we do that because there's many people from around the world, and we don't want to be trying to PM you in your sleep. You know what I mean? So go ahead and put where you're from so we can familiarize each other with the different time zones. Next, if I can go back, my phone's a little slow. Okay. Next, this room here, the K2 General Chat Room. This is the chat room for both alliances. Roughly almost 60 people in here because it's two alliances in one. And this room gets hectic. Like I said, there's people from all around the world, so somebody's always talking on here. So what you want to do is you want to go to this little drop down arrow here, and just if you want to mute this room, boom, that's where you do it. Notifications on, notifications off. That is where you mute the individual rooms, so you don't mute your other notifications on your phone. If you need to have those notifications on, you can mute individual rooms. What I do is I mute high volume chat rooms. As you can see, officers, BG2, general chat room. There's all kinds of names, all kinds of rooms, all kinds of rooms that are being muted at the moment. Okay, let's see. What's next do I want to talk about? Okay, let's talk about the different rooms. We got the general chat room. That's for both alliances. You're going to get invited to 4 rooms. You're going to get invited to the general chat room. You can chat about anything there as long as you're not degrading people, talking down to people, you know, keep it positive. You're going to get invited to that. You're also going to get invited to the vacations room. And this room is for you to just post when you're taking a break from the game. Just let us know. If you're going on vacation, a couple days off, you're going to be away from the game, just let us know so we don't think that you disappeared and boot you for no reason. Let us know so there's proof of it, and so everybody knows that you're on vacation. That's what this room is for. So there's some kind of record of you, you know, being MIA. And then you'll get invited to this daily agenda room. This room is pretty much me and the officers passing info down to you, whether that be info about changes, minimums, daily agenda, like what we're going to do for Alliance Quest. You'll get invited to this room. You'll go in here, you'll see posts. There's different posts. And you just click a post, like here's a post here. And then once you've read the post, just go ahead and click that you understand it, or your opinions or your questions in the comments section below on this particular post. Let me see. While we're here, let's talk about minimums. We just recently brought minimums back. And our new minimums for the K2925 Alliance. I don't have minimums for 502 yet. But our new minimums for K2925 goes as follows. For completion, every member must get 7.5K in completion. That's points. Arena Combat, 5K points. Perfect Series, 2.5K points. The minimums are set very low, very low. And the reason, it's right here. The reason why I want to cut and not keep the old ones is because I know the game can feel like a job sometimes. I don't want that. I know real life issues come up. Heck, I've been gone all week because my wife just had a baby. So I want to cut them to make them a little easier, but high enough so we don't get guys just putting in 50 points to collect. Okay, so with that being said, if you do the math, if everyone just did the minimum, we won't get all the milestones. That's not the point of these minimums. The minimums is because you'll have some guys that'll go above and beyond and getting 100K points in certain events, getting 50K points in some events, and we're getting all the milestones, and then you got one guy that's getting 50. That's just not fair. So what we're asking is for you to at least get these numbers in these events. And if you don't get these numbers, what happens is you get put on the list right here. If you are below minimums on the event, we're unaware why, like you didn't post on vacations, your name goes on a list. Now, you don't get booted right away, but if we need to make space, then since you're on that list, you might be one of the first ones to go. Just because you didn't make minimums, though, doesn't mean you will get booted. We as officers, if you read here, we as officers will take into consideration your AQ performance, donations, overall communication, meaning do you get along with others and are you active in BG chat? Then it will go to a vote. So just because you didn't make minimum doesn't mean you're going to get booted right away. But I wouldn't make it a habit of missing minimums, guys, because officers are watching. They are watching. Okay. Other minimums to make note of is duels. Everybody is required to get 650 points in both 925 and 502 alliances. 650 points, very easy to do. You can do that in 10 minutes if you really wanted to. Donations as far as gold and loyalty donations. We're a high-level AQ team in 925 alliance, so we're doing donations at 75K gold, 1K loyalty. That's a lot of gold, you're saying. Well, break it up. After each AQ, donate the gold you get, and by the end of the week, you will have 75K gold donated. Riz, why is it so much? Because, like I said, we're doing high-level AQ maps. Donations reset every week on Sunday, so as long as you get your donations in before Sunday, you're good. Screenshots will be taken, so don't wait till the last minute to try to get all 75K in. What I do is I put in 25K gold in on the first day, and then I just put 10K gold in each day afterwards. So I get my 75K gold in. Let me see. I think that is it. No, there was another room that you're going to get invited to. There's daily agenda, there's vacations, there's general chat room, and then there's one of three rooms here. There's BG1 Captain America, BG2 Doctor Strange, BG3 Wolverine. Those are the battle group rooms for the Alliance Quest. If you get invited to BG1, you will forever be in room 1 when Alliance Quest starts. BG2, BG3, so on and so forth. You do all your active chat and strategizing in this room. These are where all the talk goes down for AQ, screenshots, pictures. It's all in these rooms. So if you guys are wondering why don't they chat too much in the game, it's because we chat online. This is the type of alliance we are. We chat online all the time. I know some people are like, well, it's hard for us to go back and forth between the game. Personally, I use two devices. I use my laptop at home for line, and I use my phone for the game. There's times where I do just use line on my phone and play the game on my phone, but that's when I'm out and about. Most of the time, I'm using two devices for line and the game. Let me see what else. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, let's talk about officers real quick. For some of the new guys, having aspirations to become an officer, pretty easy to become an officer here, but you got to get noticed. You got to get noticed by another officer, then they got to recommend you, and then it goes to a vote. So if you're helping lead BG chat, you're helping recruiting, you're tearing it up on the boards in an AQ, then you'll definitely get noticed. And then somebody will make a recommendation. But we have 9 officers, including me. That's 3 officers in each BG chat room. And when one steps down, then that makes room for another. Other than that, we have our solid 9 leadership positions filled. I think that's it. And if you have any questions about minimums, about how to use the Line app, just please ask, because it's better to ask and know than to not ask and then assume and make a wrong decision. So please feel free to ask. And if you guys have any questions, leadership is always available. Other than that, that's all I have to share with you. This is the introduction video to the K2925 and 502 alliances. Welcome to the family. See you in game. Peace.